All right, so down on the farm today is number 8 on our list. And I should clarify for the purposes of the top 10 list, we are not including Orion in our top 10 list. I know he's still technically a prospect, but he's going to be on the opening day roster. He pitched in the playoffs last year. He's off our prospect list. So number 8 is William Bergolla. Name test?
Bergolla.
Sounds like a ball player to me.
I mean, it's again another one that's a junior of a former.
His dad played 17 games.
17 games with the Reds.
Yeah.
So he's a ball player.
Yeah, sounds like a ball player to me. Tyler,
Bergolla.
you good?
Bergolla,
now batting for the Phillies. Shortstop, second baseman, William Bergolla. Junior.
I call him Bergogo.
I don't think we're going to do that. Tyler, sound like a ball player to you?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Go.
All right, he was the top choice of the international signing period for the Phillies in 2022. They signed him for $2.05 million.
Wow.
He is a middle infielder, projected to be a shortstop or second baseman. Still just 19 years old. Another one of these slender frames, 5'11", 160 pounds. Last year in low A, his slash line was 255, 351, 286, 20 RBIs, a 7.5% K rate. His dad, William Sr., as we mentioned, was a journeyman cup of coffee guy in Major League Baseball, 17 games with the Reds. On the scout projection scale, he's a 25 of 20. Explain that to me, Tyler.
So he's at 25 now.
Okay.
They
He's
project him to be a
60.
60.
Well, the reason I ask is you don't usually see.
Well, the split is only there if it's two different things. So if a guy's a 50-50.
But I'm saying you usually don't see that far of a gap between a 60
Correct.
and
I
that
think
low of a 25. That threw me for a loop.
Yeah, so I think the reason being
Normally
is
it's
because
like 40-60 or...
A, this guy is so young, and B, if based on what we've seen in the numbers that we see of this guy, and it's the reason I included the low strikeout rate, is this guy makes contact. He's a
that's his
very
strong suit.
good bat-to-ball hitter. Now, does that translate to hitting line drives? Does that translate to
does not hit
hitting
it
the ball in the
hard,
gap?
though.
No, it doesn't. But what that says is this guy's not going to strike out a lot. He's going to give you quality at bats, and I think that at least gives you a baseline threshold.
Sure. Okay.
And that's why they give such a disparity between what he is now and what he could be.
That's quite the disparity at 25 now, possible 60, 40, possible fielding 50, 50 on the run, 55 on the throw. His strong suit, as Tyler just said, is making contact, a plus defender up the middle, pretty strong arm. Scouts on Baseball America, for instance, project he's going to begin the year in low A again, with a shot at high A Jersey Shore by the summertime. If he adds strength, he has the ceiling of an everyday big league shortstop who can hit toward the bottom of the order. So, as we just talked about, 5'10", 165 pounds, doesn't hit for much power. Just 5% of his balls in play were hit at 95 miles an hour or higher. That's not great. But he is slender and young, and he hopefully will add strength and grow into his body and become a more powerful hitter because he knows what he's looking at. Like he can get a bat on the ball. He just can't get a ton of physicality behind it yet.
Mm-hmm. And was just 17 when that $2.2 million deal from the Phillies happened. So for William Bergolla Jr., a couple things that I just saw to add. We talked about it, but the reports have indicated from MLB Pipeline in different spots, displayed a contact-oriented line drive approach at the plate. He is a talented defender. He projects to stick at shortstop long term, and he's a prospect worth monitoring for fantasy managers in keeper and dynasty league formats. He's got both in his bat and glove. It stood out at various points because he's shown a lot of his baseball IQ is high. But they're saying the most impressive thing about him, one of the most impressive things, is his plate discipline.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I listen, he passes the name
him some
test.
HGH,
He passes
Send
the
him
name
over
test.
to Germany for some blood cycling. Let's get him bigger.
He's literally my height and about 20 pounds more than me.
How do you think you would fare facing Orion's sweeper at 95 miles an hour?
Me? Mm-hmm. Not great.
No?
Especially if I was 10 years younger. Well, not now either, but yeah, that's not that big for 5'11". That's not for a professional athlete. Like for me as a woman that's just sitting here on the show next to you, sure. But if I was out there, not great. So
I don't know. I was
like
going to say 10 years. I was definitely a better hitter 10 years ago than I would be right now. Guaranteed.
Not me.
By the way, Michael Bauman just tweeted in, and this is mostly for Mickey Durkin. He said the bobblehead I didn't get to answer is an Ozzy Albies Lando Calrissian joint bobblehead.
Somebody did bring up Star Wars.
Okay, so yes, you did see Lando Calrissian.
I like that. I like his commitment to circle back and double check.
Yeah,
I did see some Star Wars conversation going on.
Yeah.
Thorough. Michael's a thorough man. He made sure you guys got all the details.
So make sure you're smashing that like button while you're in here.
William Bergolla passed the name test. Also looks like a baller to me.
He does.
I know they were saying
his
beard is Sir Anthony-ish.
Yeah.
It's giving. It's giving what it's supposed to.
Very
I think
Archbishop Ryan Northeast vibes.
Oh wow.
I mean, Tyler agrees. He's basically from right around there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Judge guys like the chin strap beards. I don't know what to tell you.
I love a good story of
maybe some
your
Roman
dad
guys.
was okay as a pro athlete, just 17 games with the Reds.
You know me, I'm a sucker for bloodlines.
And then you're going to take that torch and run with it.